After years and years of confusing information, speculation, and frustration, could it be possible the Five Nights at Freddy's movie has finally got an official start date? Hey guys, Bill here. You know, a lot of you guys have been writing in and telling me about something that's going on over there on Reddit, a very special post. Now, Flippin' E. Dang wrote, I don't know if you know this or not, but Scott Cawthon announced production of the Fnaf movie on Reddit. Flippin', as well as a whole bunch of you other guys, sent me links to this post over on Reddit, and well, here it is. As it turns out, it's a pretty lengthy email, and I want to go over some of it so we can just see what Scott had to say. And the letter reads, Hi everyone, before we get to the bad news, I don't like the sound of that, concerning the state of Five Nights at Freddy's movie, when I first read that I was like, oh no, maybe this was a cancellation. I wanted to share a brief history of the FNAF screenplay. It's been a long road, so let's take a look at some of the screenplays that have come and gone over the years in no particular order. Or feel free to skip to the end really quick and see what the bad news is, and then come back and enjoy this list. Well, what do you guys think? You think we should jump to the end and find out? All right, let's skip to the end, because he just lists all these screenplays, what was wrong with them, why they got thrown out. You can go back and you can read that for yourself. Now, wow, this thing is long. Okay. All right, so I'm down at the end of the letter now, and it says, oh, right, so on to the bad news. The bad news is that there won't be any more screenplays to add to this list since we're officially making the, quote, Mike, unquote, screenplay. Filming starts in spring, and I assume that's 2021. And, well, there you have it. That's the word. Now, let's just go back over some of these screenplays real quick. And they all got tossed. It was amazing. I mean, if nothing else, they have put a tremendous amount of work into these screenplays. I mean, it's incredible. The first one was called the F screenplay. I think it got a grade F. It says, basic setup. Group of teenage troublemakers break into Freddy's. Chaos ensues. Well, I can tell you already. I mean, that's not going to work because it's too far removed from the original game. Although pretty basic setup, there were a lot of odd choices here, which only got weirder as the story continued. The story ended with our protagonist in a secret underground animatronic factory that was designing robots for the government. Verdict, what the heck? Strayed way too much from the source material, and it got tossed. Yeah, well, yeah, I can see that. Then he goes on to talk about one called The Plushies. Looks like it didn't work out. Burned with Fire. Then we have the Random Charlie screenplay. Charlie and friends sneak into Freddy's after hours to retrieve a lost toy. Nah, I don't think so. He said, felt like a random bag of FNAF elements with no real stakes. Yeah, I mean, you're going in for a toy. Then we have one called Silver Eyes. Basic setup. Kira and I both worked on 3 versions of Silver Eyes screenplay over the course of a year. I'm assuming here that Kira is a co-writer with him, or a ghostwriter or something like that, was helping him put it together, because this must have been Scott's idea. He said, these were the first attempts I made myself to write a screenplay after realizing it was going to be difficult to find someone who understood the lore well enough to do it. Unfortunately, it also meant these screenplays suffered greatly from my inexperience in writing. Yeah, screenplay writing, trust me. Very, very difficult. Even Kira, with her writing expertise, couldn't save them. Verdict. Although these had some good elements, I ultimately decided to focus on making a screenplay from the games and not from the books. Yes, good choice. I don't know why. Well, what do I know? I don't know anything. Let's see. Then we got the Pawn Shop. Then we got the Cassidy. I mean, it's unbelievable. The Misfit Kid screenplay. That one got thrown out. The Ghost Trackers. and the insane screenplay. And then we get to the Mike screenplay. Now this is interesting. Listen to this one. Basic setup. This makes sense. Why didn't I think of this before? Problems. Actually, this is a good mix. It has the best pieces from all the previous screenplays. Not really any problems here. All the right characters, all the right motivations, and all the right stakes. Verdict? Yeah, we're going with this one. It's fun, it's scary, and it has a great central story. Well, after a lot of false starts, it looks like they finally found the screenplay that they want. So, all right, for us, the ultimate question here is, all of this real? Are we being pranked by somebody? Did Scott really write that? Well, the only way I think we can really nail this one down is to have this confirmed by Blumhouse Productions. You know who that is, right? That's the movie company that is going to officially make the movie. They got to make the phone calls. They've got to get the crew in place. They got to hire the actors. So if there is something really happening, then Blumhouse definitely knows about it. I've got some calls into them. I'm trying to confirm with them. Once I confirm with them, we can call this official real. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it as a provisional reel because this has got some vibes going on to it. It feels really authentic. So let's leave it as a provisional reel pending confirmation from Blumhouse Productions, okay? I'll be back at you with an update as soon as I get it. See you next time. Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.